Okay, so today we're going to do a couple of, well, we're assuming quick Star Wars Lego builds. So this is the newest one that we got over Christmas 2015. It's the buildable figures. Now Disney, no longer just regular Lucas. And it's 86 pieces, so essentially not much. And it was $24 here in Canada. I'm sure it's cheaper in the United States. So Colin's mom is going to, here's all of them in the set. We did get all of them. So we'll be doing those over the next couple weeks. Yeah, we did get all of them. They vary in price from $20 here in Canada to as high as $44. The General Grievous was $44 here in Canada, and some of the other ones were as low as 20, but on the average they were 24, 29, and $30 on the average. So that looks like it's his cape. Yep. And his front cape. Since Kylo Ren is part of the dark side of the Force, then obviously his pieces are for the most part black. So it looks like Colin's mom is separating the larger pieces from the smaller pieces, and she's referring to the destructions. We call them destructions, not instructions. So she's already on page 3. Oops. So it's now 10:20 at night on Saturday, January 23rd. 2016. Happy New Year to everybody. So this is a fairly good quality cloth. Feels quite sturdy. It's not flimsy. For his cape, and then his front overalls. Again, quite good quality. Feels quite sturdy, not flimsy at all.
This piece doesn't look right.
You got the wrong piece, sir.
Yeah, I gotta find the right one. There it is.
$86 pieces looks a lot more when it's all spread out over a dining room or a dinette set. What are these things called again? I forgot.
This here?
Placemat.
Placemat.
Over a dining room placemat. So she's already on page 4.
shows you the size. It says 1:1, so make sure you get the right piece.
Oh, that makes sense. 1:1, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So we're actually uploading a video right now for our current car walks. Sorry, car walks.
Car walks.
Oh my God, Car Wash Canucks episode 3. Are you on page 5 already?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So if you're wondering why you see Colin's mom wearing a I can't speak tonight.
Wrist guard.
A wrist guard, it's because she has a little bit of carpal tunnel syndrome. Not from building Lego. So we're on page 6 now, and she helps her wrist control so she doesn't lose too much strength in her wrist to carry on. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Like tired or
I'm okay.
medium tired? So apparently these buildable figures have some good articulation. It doesn't say it on the box, but I'm assuming it has some fairly good articulation. Of course, on the commercial, it looks like they're action figures. They use the high-speed photographs and make them move. Add some animation to the commercial. They look quite good, but in real life, they're never as free moving as what you see on the commercials.
I always make them so exciting too.
Yeah, that's all right. It's what you're getting into when you buy them. So I don't think most people are fooled by the commercials. It's a fairly easy sell for Disney right now because of the huge amount of fanfare for Star Wars and pretty much anything related to it. I'm quite certain that George Lucas made his first billion on the merchandise and not so much the movies. Even though we know now that the Force Awakens grossed well over $2 billion and became one of the highest grossing films of all time, over and above Avatar and Titanic, which were in the top 2 for quite a number of years and have now been knocked off that podium by Star Wars The Force Awakens.
These two pieces look weird. I'm trying to figure out which ones they are. Is it this one? No. It's got these things on the inside. It's not like I have a lot of pieces here either.
Yeah.
That's not it. That's not it.
I've seen some videos of builds where they're speeded up. So a lot of people don't want to watch it real
time.
Yeah. They just want to see it build it really fast. I either don't have the attention span to watch it, or I just want to see it built in really fast time.
See, this doesn't look right because it's got to have that. And there's nothing to hang on to, so it's not those. I think it's these little teeny ones. The picture makes it look really big, so I was looking for the wrong pieces.
So they didn't give you a good scale?
Not really. Oops. I'm going to build a leg now.
I'm going to build a leg?
Yes.
A Lego? Ha ha ha.
A leg.
Going to build a leg with a Lego?
Ha 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 ha.
Ho ho ho.
That's the right piece or not. Oh, this is the piece I need. Where's this other foot?
You're getting ready to do both legs at the same time?
No, it's just I'm sitting here going, well, here's one foot, where's the other foot? It's there. Okay.
I guess you sort of have to build a kind of a Lego skeleton for these things. And then the outer
Oh, this is pretty.
outer shell, not skin, they don't really have skin, it's more like, yeah, so those pieces almost look like
It's supposed
ball
to be-
joints.
It is a ball joint.
There you
See?
go. Yep, so there's some of your articulation right there. Looks a lot bigger when his leg is built.
Yeah. His body looks kind of small in comparison.
I guess a lot of that leg will be covered up by his cape too.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of it.
Well, if anything that has survived all kinds of economic times, good and bad, is Lego. Amazing invention by Europeans. I think it was the Swiss. And now it's all over the world. Actually, I read an article about from a business magazine where they're saying that Lego had a better investment value than stocks. You actually were able to buy most Lego, build it, keep it for a certain amount of time, and resell it for close to what you paid for it or even more. Can't say that about stock market, especially
Not right now.
past 6 months. Yeah. So is that a full leg?
I'm not entirely sure if it's a full leg because I got to put this joint thing on.
Okay.
Okay, now it's getting interesting.
Mm-hmm. Almost looks like a Robocop leg.
Yeah, it looks like I'm supposed to build the second leg the same way. Just set it ×2. So I build the next one.
Did it tell you to go back to page 10?
Yeah. See, it says ×2, and then when you get over here, it says ×2. So then you go back here again.
Gotcha. And you were on page what before you had to go back to page 10? 13?
13.
Looks like his lightsaber is pretty much built for you for the most part. Wow, this feels really interesting. So it's a rubberized plastic. So looks like it's chest plate, quite glossy. So the second leg looks like it's being built a little bit faster.
Well, once you figure out the first one, it's easier.
And it's been only 10 minutes. Sorry, 14 minutes. 14 minutes since you started, so that's pretty good. I'm sure there's other younger people who would probably do it faster, but faster doesn't necessarily mean better either.
Well, I don't want to do it so fast that I don't have
Make a
fun
mistake.
doing it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I
I
want
have some fun, yeah.
To me, it's about the fun too of building it.
It's just the speed, but the fun, and the pleasure of having succeeded in building something correctly. I find that with Lego, if you screw up on one or two pieces, it can have a detrimental effect on the rest of the build.
Mm-hmm.
Given the fact that
So now I attach this to his
it's all interconnected, right?
body this way. Now he's worked. There we go.
Yeah, if you look at the box, you really only get to see his outer armor of the legs. You really don't get to see the gray parts of the legs. It's mostly like, yeah, the armor that you're putting on now.
Oh, that was dumb. I put it on upside down. This one. See, here you go, making a mistake, and how easy is it to fix it? There. These are his kneecap things.
Yeah, with those kneecap armor placings, his ankles look a lot bigger. I was telling you to put that on now?
Yes, it is.
I thought that would have been last.
Whoops.
So you jump from page 10 to 16. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm on 16, 17 actually.
17, okay. I've seen some other build videos where they have music on, but I'm always scared sometimes lately to put on music from always getting a copyright
Straight.
claim.
Yeah.
I suppose we could put some music on our own.
We can add music
Yeah.
to the video after.
There you go. He's got his kilt on. So when you open it up, is there anything underneath his kilt?
Nope.
Nope. Nothing underneath his kilt.
I'm doing his arms now.
It's interesting how they put the lightsaber in his hand to cover up that hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the middle. Does that eventually get covered up? We'll find out. I guess after you get his chest plate on. So we're exactly 19 minutes into the build.
So you see he's got joints. You can move the hand and stuff on those joints.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how many points of articulation there are because it doesn't really mention on the box. I guess you'd have to count them while you're building them.
Mm-hmm.
Still looks like a robot, but you know,
Yeah.
it is Lego. Maybe they'll come up with some Lego that you can put skin on.
Ew. It's
Rubberized skin.
gross.
Well, they're making, I wouldn't say they're androids, but they're making robots now in Japan that are quite lifelike. And they have skin and hair and fake eyes. They even talk to you, computerized.
How lovely.
Oh yeah, it's going to be quite the interesting technology in the next 20 years.
Let's make sure I've got his.
Lego has certainly changed over the years in the sense of the complexity of the builds, especially the larger sets when you're into the 1,000+ pieces.
Just want to position this the way it shows his arms on that picture.
Yeah, show some of the articulation.
Just trying to figure out which. There's two balls here. I'm trying to figure out which ball this is supposed to click onto. Just everything else is in the way. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. No, I did put the arm onto the first ball like I'm supposed to. Just don't know how this is supposed to get on in there. Oops. It doesn't want to go on because it's too close.
So there you go, even with a
Move the darn
86
picture.
piece build,
You can run into.
you can run into some problems.
Oh, that didn't work out too well. I just pulled his arm off. But it doesn't seem like this doesn't fit in there.
It's
Okay.
ironic. You're having problems now because you're almost done.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get this arm, his shoulder thing on, but the problem is that, see, this has to fit onto the ball, but there doesn't appear to be any room for it to fit onto the ball. So now I'm saying, well, what am I doing wrong? It says to put his arms out like that. Maybe if I put his arms out more, it'll fit better. Hold on, whoops. It goes on, but then it doesn't, then I've taken his arm off.
He's taking his arm off?
I'm not trying to. There. It's not working right. See these two balls here? Okay, got on this time. This thing fell off though.
Come on now. You always scratch on the door at this time of night for food.
Yeah.
That didn't sound good.
Well, what I'm trying to do... See, I got this onto the ball, which is fine. I think it has to be at the right angle because this arm came out. Yeah,
So you're exactly 29 minutes into the build.
Yeah. And I'm already messing up.
Oh, and we only have 4 minutes left of memory. So I think we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, well, why don't we pause for a second till I figure out the...
Okay,
this
so we'll
line.
pause it for now. Okay, we're back, and we're going to complete this. There we go.
Yeah, I was trying to put it on in the wrong place.
So we were putting on one minor piece in the wrong place. So we figured it out. How long did it take you to figure out where?
About 5 minutes.
So he's getting nice and armored slash bulked up. So we're on page
22 now.
22 now.
Gonna put his lightsaber on.
When the dogs actually go out, I can wait.
So he's right-handed, so I'm guessing it goes in this side. That's the back of the lightsaber. I'm also going to put his cloak on as well. One dog wants out and one dog wants...
I just gave her a treat. Actually him. And he was the one who was just asking to go out too.
Yeah. Okay, so
Dogs
this-
always have to get into every video.
that goes like that, goes like that,
Oh nah.
and this goes on. Oops, you want to see? This goes on the back.
What's that, his wind-up toy?
Makes his arm smooth.
Oh, cool.
And I'm gonna make his strange.
So he was a
looking-
real geek in the movie, huh?
Oh yeah, he was really pretty bad.
And then he kills his own father.
Yeah, he figured it would make him be
Oops.
evil, more evil than he was, because he felt that he was not doing a good job of being evil.
So was he trying to gain more power?
Yeah, well, I guess he figured that if he killed his father, then he would stop being pulled toward the good side, and he would fulfill his need to be evil.
Didn't Harrison Ford request to be killed off?
Yes, he did. He thought it would work out. No, actually, he requested to be killed off at the end of episode 6.
And then obviously that didn't happen until
Yeah, he thought that
episode
it...
7.
Yeah, he thought that it would... You know, because he was always doing stuff. Han Solo was always doing stuff that was sort of in his own best interests.
Mm-hmm.
And so Harrison Ford had said that it would make him be more human, like more heroic. But George Lucas didn't want to kill him off. Okay, so he's got his lightsaber, and the picture at the back says that if you turn this thing on the back, it makes his arm go back and forth.
Cool. Now, if they only had some sound effects with it.
Yeah. That's the extent of his movement with this thing. Yeah, he's jointed, so he can move his arms and his legs.
Yeah, we'll have to allow the viewers to count the articulation points. But I'm assuming there's at least, I don't know, a dozen at the very minimum, hopefully more.
Well, if you want him to stand up, you've got to be careful how you place his legs. But I mean, his legs are capable of bending. His feet can move, right? He can move here too.
At his knee, yeah.
He can move here too.
At his hip, yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, obviously if you want him to stand up, you
Does
gotta,
his head move back and forth?
his head is on a ball too, so it can move. This his midsection is on a, I think it's on a bit of a ball too.
Really?
No, it's just on.
No, I heard you snap it on. So.
Just his legs. Well, there's a ball there to snap his chest plate on, but that was it. So that's it, and 2 little pieces left over.
So the extra pieces are just that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. All right, so let's take a look at them with the box. Can you close that? We're not going to keep the box on this one. We'll recycle that. I like to keep the box on the larger pieces, the larger sets. Of course, his lightsaber doesn't glow.
No.
And there's not fire behind him. Can you try and put him in the same pose?
Which pose is he doing here? Okay, so his arm needs to bend more, kind of like that.
Oh, good catch.
He falls over. And then you have to adjust him because his lightsaber's in the wrong place. I don't know, is that, I can't tell from my angle if that's...
You gotta put his, you got the lightsaber on okay. Just need to push it out a little more like that. Maybe a little bit upwards if you can do that.
Oh, you mean make the lightsaber be more like that?
Yeah.
Front
And
of
then
face?
his hand here
Yeah.
needs to be more fisted. Can you see that?
Well,
A little bit
his
higher
hand is
up.
in a permanent position like that. His hand has no...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a permanent fist like that.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the same as the box.
His elbow can move, his wrist can move.
Well, it needs to be more horizontal then. Not horizontal. Yeah, horizontal. See how it's a little leveled out? Maybe because of the angle of the picture.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it from a different angle.
Can you
myself.
can you do his hand like this more? Yeah, you can. There. And then bring this in.
That looks kind of...
Arms through.
That looks kind of dumb.
Yeah, that does.
He's bending his hand
Yeah, that's
back.
worse. Yeah.
Who does that?
Anyways, close enough. So it took us, let's see, he always gets barking in every video. Somebody's having a shower. It's probably Connor. And he hates hearing the plumbing going.
Yeah.
Okay, so it took us about 45 minutes to do that. 55 minutes if you factor in the problem that we had with putting on the shoulder plates and some of the arm plates.
Well, I thought that the shoulder plate attached at the shoulder, but it doesn't. It attaches at the forearm.
Yeah.
And
So pretty cool build.
that's-
Pretty cool build. He looks pretty cool. And yeah, not too long a build. The exception of one problem, but that was more our mistake than a problem itself that needs to be told to the viewer. All right. Very good. So the next one will be Captain, I just want to say Plasma, but it's not Plasma, right? It's Phasma.
Phasma, I think.
Captain Phasma will be next.
Yeah, it's Phasma.
So that'll be next. So hope you enjoyed this. You should go out and buy this if you have the means to do so. It's about $24 here in Canada. I'm sure it's a little bit cheaper in the United States. I have no idea how much it is in Europe, how many euros or how many pounds, but it's a great figure. It's, how many inches would you say? That's about a foot? Yeah, that's at least 12
Probably.
inches. Yeah.
I think it actually says on the box how tall it is.
Yeah, it's at least 12 inches. Head to toe.
Actually, it doesn't say how tall it is.
We can measure, but you know, just by looking at it from the eye, I would say at least, at the very minimum, 12 inches.
Oh, sorry, it is here. 10.2 inches.
Oh, I was close.
Or
Okay.
26 centimeters.
So I'm
It does
about
say.
a 1.8 inches off. So that's pretty good just by
Yeah.
looking at by the eye. That's a good shot. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this. Keep building, and we'll see you for Captain Phasma next. Bye-bye.